Hello.
Hey, I was muted. How's it going tonight?
Good. How are you? I thought there were problems with my side for a second there.
Top-notch quality control. I'm telling you, I'm doing very well. Considering it's been, what, 3 whole days since we recorded last, but, that's on me. I saw something really cool tonight, and it's reinforced by the fact that I've just pulled up the scenario here. I'm seeing Armenians. Am I seeing that correctly?
I suppose they could be Armenians. They're actually a native tribe called the Carduchians. So let's get into tonight's little background here as we talk about the 10,000. During the Peloponnesian War, the brother of the Persian king Cyrus II was a strong supporter of the Spartans, and after the war concluded, he hired a large force of Spartans, Greeks, but mostly Spartans, called the 10,000. And his purpose was to put down an unruly tribe in the Taurus Mountains. But at the last minute, suddenly he had an inspiration and he changed course and marched on Babylon to take out his brother. His brother Artaxerxes II had really no clue this was happening and quickly cobbled together an army to meet him at the Battle of Connexia. And while Cyrus's army was victorious, especially the 10,000, who by their accounts only lost one man, Cyrus himself was killed, rendering his whole operation moot. The Greek army, now under the command of Clear-Cut the Spartan, was now stranded thousands of miles away from home inside enemy territory. Now, at first, a satrap of Tarsus, one of the Persian generals, offered to guide them back to Asia Minor. And he gained the Spartans' trust and invited them to a grand feast where he killed their leaders.
Why? Why can people not just eat in peace? I'm telling you.
Telling you. So the Spartans, realizing that it was either fight or be killed, decided they were fight. And they fought a long, protracted retreat over a year, heading back home. They elected one of their own, Xenophon, an Athenian scholar and a student of Socrates, to be one of their leaders. And Xenophon actually kept a log of this journey that became a novel called the Anabasis, which is one of the classics of ancient literature. So the 10,000 are making their way across Asia Minor, harassed by the Persians. The Persians are harassing them with cavalry and archers, which the Spartans really don't have at first. But in their travels, they pick up some horses and they form their own cavalry. But they hide this from the pursuing Persians. And the Persians, in their arrogance, get closer every day to the Spartans to harass them with their cavalry and their archers. Finally, when they're only yards away, the Spartans reveal their cavalry and attack, wiping out the Persians who were pursuing them. They then continue onward, and they are then beset by the local tribes in the mountain. And that's where the Carduchians come in, a wild tribe inhabiting the mountains of modern southeastern Turkey, a fierce, warlike race who had never been conquered before. The 10,000 made their way into the mountains and fought a protracted battle in the Battle of the Carduchian Defile, where Xenophon and his troops were victorious. And then they made their way to the River Centrites. So at the river, the Spartan scouts scoured ahead and found a ford to cross, but more Persians were in force waiting for them on the other side. The Carduchians were following them up from behind. So Xenophon sent a diversionary force to another ford, and the Persians overcommitted and split their forces to follow and cut them off. Xenophon, with his remaining forces, then drove across the river and attacked the Persians. And then the diversionary force made a forced march back to join up with Xenophon and broke their way through the Persians and continued on their way through the mountain. That's the battle we're fighting tonight. Now, the 10,000 had a few more misadventures on their way back home, as detailed in his writings. Eventually, they do make their way back home, not quite with 10,000. They lose more men to exposure and cold than they do to fighting. That's just the the skill of these soldiers in battle. This novel that he writes is a favorite of Alexander the Great's, and it's one of his inspirations because he's encouraged by a turn of phrase in the novel where Xenophon states that Persia belongs to the man who has the courage to attack it. And we all know how that wound up for Alexander.
That is a pretty cool postscript to that whole story. Let's open up the War Council here. I think this one, we haven't had 7 banners in a little bit. We've had a dash of smaller ones. So in this battle tonight, I will start with the Armenians in the first game, or Cardusians. I will have 5 command cards, and Peter will have the Spartans. You have 6 command cards. Our special rules, all the ones we've come to expect, we've got the hoplites are in effect, obviously only for the Spartans because they're the only ones with medium hoplites. Their river is fordable, however, it's only fordable at the light areas here, so otherwise it's impassable. But these fordable areas do allow them to cross, but as we remember, and we can go back and review those in the terrain rules, you must stop when you enter those. That will play a part into one of these other special rules. The Armenian units above the river retreat and evade toward the top, as you would expect. However, the Cardusian units below the river retreat and evade to the bottom of the map, toward the Spartan lines. Spartans units on both sides of the river must go toward the river, which is very interesting. So they don't have a side per se. It does not cross the river, it just stops when it gets into the river or the river vortex. And a block must be removed for each hex that it cannot complete. And there is a sudden death condition for this. If the Armenian player has not gotten all the way to 7 banners, so at any point in the game, if the Spartan player can get all of his forces on the upper part of the map across the river, then they will win instantly in sudden death, and they don't have to be at full strength. Now, that means you could be knocked out completely. You could have 6 units, 6 banners, and that makes it even easier for the Spartans because they're reduced so far that those fewer units can get across the river to win the sudden death. So that's a very neat little wrinkle in this one. You got to put them away fast because the longer they linger, the more chances they have to win the sudden victory. That's a very cool effect. This is the first time I've ever really kind of seen it, and going through that War Council this time, I did catch the part about the sudden death in my previous read-through of it, but there's just a lot of Armenians everywhere. That's so weird. I'm sure that's going to play merry hell with our retreats tonight. Let's go through the review of the river rules just in case anyone has not seen those in a while. They are impassable otherwise except at the fords. You must stop, but you may make a momentum advance where applicable, and battling into or out of the river is 2 dice that can be modified by card play, and ranged attacks out of the river are at 1 die, but that can also be modified. So
Those wet bowstrings.
Wet bowstrings, the detriment of every bow civilization. All right, go ahead and draw your cards first since you're going first.
So the hoplite rule is in effect. I guess the Armenians have hoplites as well as the Spartans?
No.
Oh, no, they're just mediums.
They're just mediums, right? Yep.
Yeah, so the Spartans have their hoplites.
And you've got your extra blocks, too.
And their extra blocks, so they will be affected by cavalry cards.
That is correct. With all of that in your favor for this first game, let me wish you good luck.
I thank you, and good luck to you.
Our biggest challenge tonight is not the game per se, but reminding ourselves constantly of where to retreat properly.
So I'm going to issue a line command to that block of troops there. And then this auxilia will throw a spear across the river at that cavalry. Nothing. All right.
Let's do this right out of the gate. We'll get
Ooh.
this out of my hand because the temptation to make it work better is going to be too difficult. So we got 3, 4, and 5. So I think those 5 will do. We're going to draw a bead here first on Xenophon. And we're going to do a hail of arrows twice. Here's the first one. And here's the second one. Ooh, that's good.
Ooh.
All right, here's our first leader check, which I've been remiss on. He's fine. Move on to the second bowman. First volley. Nothing. Second volley. Nothing. All right. Come over here. These light slingers. First volley. Nothing. Second volley. Nothing. All right. Then Chirosophus. I think that's the way we pronounce it. Here's 2 from the hill. Come on. Gotta do better than this. Another 2. This dice roller is killing me. Alright, in the last group here. 1. 2. There we go. There's 1.
There's a hit.
And let's check that leader. He's fine. That's all.
Okay. Gonna activate double time. Choose those 4 units. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So hill to hill, I will battle your tribal chief and his mediums, rolling 4 dice. Oh, sorry, 3 dice, hill to hill.
Mhm.
Here we go. 2 hits.
2 hits. 2. Do your leader check.
He's fine.
And 3 back with the leader. Just 1.
Okay. This auxilia will attack up the hill towards those light infantry.
We will stand.
Okay. 2 dice uphill.
And
A retreat if you want.
no, that's all right. 2 back down the hill. Nothing.
Yep.
Do 3 in the center. Those 3. We'll start with 2 arrows at this group out in the open. Nothing.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wasted that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how streaky the dice roller can be.
We know the answer to that. All right, here's 3 dice plus leader, hill to hill.
Very streaky.
2.
3 coming back at you.
We'll do this one. And then it's going to be 3 dice plus leader. That gets him.
Ooh. Feeling froggy?
Yeah, I am feeling froggy. We're going to advance and battle down the hill to these auxilia with 3 dice plus leader. Just 1.
Another hit.
Okay. And a leader check.
He's fine.
All right. And that's all.
I'm going to order my medium troops into battle. 6.
Froggy indeed.
So first we'll start here. Going up the hill against the tribal chief. 2 dice.
Boo.
And leader check. He retreats. Over here. Attacking up the hill at those slingers. What would they like to do?
They'll stand.
Okay, 2 dice. Ooh, a hit and a retreat.
You set that up quite perfectly now, didn't you?
I did. It's almost as if I planned it. Or I just got lucky. All right, these medium hoplites attacking up the hill at those light slingers.
They'll stand.
Ooh!
Oh, I'm supported by 1. All right. And then 1 and 2.
Okay. Both cases I should have advanced up the hills. So I'm going to advance.
Okay.
And take those hills. This is interesting. Here's a...
Yeah, it is a puzzle. At the moment, don't seem super committed to anything on that front, so I am going to cast my luck to the gods and say I am... Alright, so we got a roll of 5 dice. We got a little bit of
Not bad.
everything. Yeah. So 2 dealer's choice.
A green and a blue.
So it's going to be these. He's going to come down the hill to there. I'm going to go to there. He's going to race out to here. He's going to go 1, 2, and 3 to join them. Alright, so I will not forget I get +1 on this. I will not forget.
Okay.
Okay. You and I both know that's not true, but here we go. Alright, we'll start with this one. So it will be 5 dice plus leader
5
bonus.
dice.
5 dice. Here we go. That's 2 hits. And a leader check. He's good.
Okay, 4 hits back.
Yeah, you had to say it that way, didn't you? Just had to say it that way. 1, 2, 3. Alright. And then now from leader to leader, there'll be 4 dice coming down the hill plus leader.
Right.
And we do manage to just barely finish him. Here's a leader check. He's okay. Alright. I'm going to come down off that hill, and I'm going to attack these right here with 4 dice plus leader. 2 hits and a retreat.
This way.
Alright. And then the big title bout here, it's going to be 3 dice uphill with the warriors. So it's 3 uphill plus leader. There we go.
Ooh.
Force and a retreat. We will retake that hill and attack them again. This time now with 4 dice plus leader. Just 1.
And this time they'll find their steal and attack back with 2 dice. Nothing.
That is everything. I will reshuffle the deck. Draw my card. Back to you.
Inspire center leadership. So leaders hex and 4 adjacent linked hexes. So that's everybody. 1, 2. Get up there. All right, attacking the tribal chief.
Here comes.
4 dice. One hit.
Ooh, one hit. Wow. Leader check. We'll give you 3 right back, plus leader. And just 1. Here's a leader check on you. Oh.
They'll also attack the Armenian chief. 4 dice. That finishes him.
That gets him.
And the chief lives. Now, this was not the plan, but we're going to have to attempt it. Going after those mediums with these light infantry.
Okay.
2 dice. Get a hit.
You and your cursed luck. The amount of goat entrails that you must have around that place.
Oh, and the chief goes down.
So thanks for watching, everybody.
It's not over yet.
It's been a fun series, but this is the last. No. Go ahead.
All right. And that's everything. Oh, nope. Send a hail of arrows up the hill to that light infantry. Nothing.
You know that's why people tune in anyway, just to see how far off the rails it could. I could have 5 blocks in advance, and then boom. Let's get froggy. Order my mounted units. And they'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And these guys will just stand and fire. So we'll do some bow across the river.
Ooh, light bow cavalry. Yeah.
2 dice. Send them away.
All right. They will retreat.
All right. Well, that changes this a little bit. Guess we'll have to do this here. So 2 dice. Nowhere for them to go. Hey, we get to lose 2 blocks.
2 dice back. Ooh.
I am supported, thankfully. All right, now this is the painful one. Let's see if we can't finish them with 2 dice. No. Yeah, that was stupid. That was totally stupid. I should have waited. All right.
I'm going to order my light troops. Let's move there. Okay. The Auxilia will go after the cavalry. What would it like to do?
It will evade.
3 dice. 1 casualty as you evade away. The light infantry will attack uphill against the light bowmen. 2 dice.
Stand.
Nothing.
2 back down the hill. Man,
No streaks in the dice roller.
This die roller is just stuck on cross sword and red square.
2 volleys of arrows up the hill. Ooh, a retreat.
Okay.
And ooh, warriors there at the end. Have a spear. There we go.
Do 2 on the left. Those 2. 1, 2, and 1 to there. We'll do this one first. It's going to be just 3 dice now. Gets them. They will not advance. And then this one on here with 4 dice plus leader. 1 hit, 2 retreats.
And we'll wipe them out.
We'll wipe them out, okay. Will not advance.
Two in the center. Those 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do a coordinated attack.
Mm.
Alright. So I think I'm going to move him. There we go. And we'll do this one instead. Alright. So those 3. They will both stand where they are. So this one is going to throw 2 spears from the cavalry. Getting 1 hit.
Ooh.
And,
okay.
Over here, what would they like to do?
They'll stand.
Okay. So here's 3 dice. Just 1 hit. Because we're stuck on this pattern. Alright.
Got him.
And then finally, down the hill, 2 dice. Gets him. Alright. That's all.
Mounted charge.
They want you to go for it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Those 6. And these hoplites on the hill will not move. All right, we'll start down here. Going after the cavalry.
Okay.
So 3 dice. Looking for a green circle.
There you go.
All right, and attacking downhill.
I cannot evade, so go ahead.
So 4 dice.
You do always manage to finish these things pretty epically. Okay, so he's gone, and that ends it. Game 1 is complete now with a score of 7-5. A lot closer than I expected it to be. I'm glad that I was able to. Some of these guys, pretty easy pickings there. I was afraid that you might do that, and you did not disappoint. So good game. I cannot wait to see what you do, and will I have the same kind of effect on you as you did me?
Well, I mean, I committed to trying to get across the river, thinking I would go fight with the guys in the corner and try and get them killed and then win the sudden death. But I lost too many guys on the crossing, so I was a little stymied there.
Yeah, I think these warriors over here are the ace in the hole, and especially because you went up on the hill. That did surprise me. I figured you were going to keep them floating in a place they could bolt.
Yeah, I didn't think it through.
I mean, if you lose them too, that's fine because that helps you in the long run as long as you don't lose by it. So, lots of food for thought on this one. Let's take our break, and we'll be right back. Back again. Hopefully, you come back. Are you ready to take the Armenians?
I am. Let's see how things. Let's see what happens when the shoe is on the other foot.
Yeah, I think I can tell you what's going to happen here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not a betting man, nor am I a pessimist. But every now and again, you just got to go with the flow. If things are going poorly, maybe pessimism works. I don't know.
Mm.
All right. Good luck, sir.
Good luck to you too.
You're okay. What to do? I really liked what you did, so I'm going to do a line command. I thought that was great. It's something I've been considering for a bit. So we're going to have them move river, 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 there, and there, and there. That is all.
Okay. I'm going to try and outflank you with those missile units. So we'll start over here. Send a volley at that auxilia.
No, don't push me in the river. Okay.
Into the river with you.
Hooray.
Where you'll be met with another volley. From the hills. And you're safe. A hail of stones from the hills at your hoplites with leader. Another hail. That was not very effective.
Alright, let's do another line command.
Ooh.
Yeah, so nice. He did it twice. Here we go.
Look at that.
There. 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 Alright. I do. I have one shot here. So one die up the hill. You don't need to do anything with that. And that is all.
We'll move 3 units on the left. Well, let's do this. Let's charge out of the valley. And attack those medium hoplites with 4 dice.
All right, let's see. That's one off the top for the leader. And then one retreat and 2 more I cannot take. So hit. Do you wish to press it?
Why not? 4 dice.
2
dice into the river.
2 into the river, yep.
Okay. Nothing.
2 back out of the river. Nothing. Yeah, we'll do inspired right leadership.
You baby into your trap.
He's gonna go 1, 2. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1 there. All right, we'll start here. See if we can't soften them up with 4 dice plus leader. Ew, force 1 retreat and a hit.
All right. 1 hit, and they retreat
2.
2 or 1.
2.
So All right, but they are stuck, so they get the battle back,
Mm-hmm.
and they will count as 4 dice this turn before losing their die. So here we go. Nothing.
And risk it for the biscuit, eh? Um,
Good chances. 2 dice.
yeah, but
Symbols.
I don't have a clear path to retreat, do I? So I'm just as blocked as you are. But yeah, I would have 2 possibilities to hit, 2 hits. So that's 33% on 2 dice. Hmm. Math equations floating about my head. If I don't, you're just going to take it out of me, so I might as well use them for what they're good for. So here we go. 2 dice plus leader bonus. There we go.
See?
It was worth it. Uh, they will. They will not advance. All right.
Order light troops again. All right. 1 bow shot. Nothing. 2 ollies. Ooh.
2 hits.
Try for that again. Because there are no streaks in the dice roller.
Mm-mm.
Light slingers. Loose. No. All right. The slingers against that light infantry. 2 dice. No. And attacking downhill. What would you like to do?
We'll evade that. Charmed, sir.
He'll follow up.
Mm-hmm.
3 dice again. Of course, I'm playing into your hands here.
Yes. I will say I am also Spartacus on this side. Let's do 6 dice.
Mm.
Oh, that's good.
So 3. 2 blues, 1 green.
Go 1 to there, 2 to there. He will go 1 to there, and 1 to there. And attack. I will get 5 dice plus leader bonus. 1 hit and 1 retreat must take.
All right, let's make that leader check
Oh,
first and
yes.
see if that's the case.
Leader check. He's fine. Reshuffle the deck. And draw up.
Medium troops. Those 4 are all I have left. Oh, nope. And that one too. All right. Um, okay, we'll start over here. Medium's attacking that auxilia. 4 dice. Warriors attacking those medium hoplites with 4 dice. I'm going to advance, but I won't battle. Okay. You can't have 3 line commands.
One never knows. I will activate this unit to attack with 4 dice plus leader. 2 hits.
Ignore the flag this turn, so I'll attack you back with 4 dice. 2 hits. And a flag you could ignore. Unless... Yes, you could ignore it.
All right.
All right. Coordinated attack. Those 3 units. Attacking Xenophon with 2 dice, because you're in the river. A hit. Leader check. Xenophon lives.
And 2 back with leader. Just 1 hit.
Over here, the Auxilia attacking with 3 dice. Oof.
And
Safe as houses.
safe as cats. 4 back with leader. 2 hits. Here's the leader.
And perhaps a retreat.
Leader check on you. Nope, wrong symbol.
4 dice against those lights. One hit.
2 back. 1 hit.
Hey.
They're scrappy little guys.
Mm-hmm.
I will do 2 on the right. Yeah, we'll just do that. Just as an insurance policy. So, start here with 4 dice plus leader bonus. Hit and sends them away.
They retreat 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back to the hills with him.
All right. He will not advance.
Order light troops. A volley at those mediums. A hit.
Boo.
Some spears at Serasophus. Seraphisus.
Still
Another
boo.
hit.
Still boo.
And leader check. Some more spears. A retreat, which you could ignore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I should have moved this guy. Oh well. And 2 stones. Yeah. And leader check. All right. That's it.
Oy. Well, we'll see. Russian captain's going to make it to America. Going to die with inside of it. All right. Yeah, I don't want to do that, but I got to get him off the river. There,
could win this in 2 turns.
Maybe. Maybe. All right. Let's.
Or 1 turn if you had an order mounted card.
Oh. Oh yeah.
You have an order mounted card, don't you?
Let's do this over here. 4 dice plus leader. God bless. All right. He moves back one, and that is all right. Let's go up the hill here. With 2 dice. Well, what would you like to do?
I'll stand.
Okay, just 2 dice. Nothing.
Nothing.
All right. Let's go over here. 2 up the hill plus leader. That's 1.
My warriors.
We will advance up on the hill and attack again. So this time 3 dice plus leader. 2 hits and a retreat. Alright, and then these blokes will not attack. They will not attack. Alright, that is everything. I think. Yep, I'm not going to attack with the other ones either, so.
And I'll make it easy for you. Two stones.
Stand.
1 stone. And 2 dice.
Trying to.
Nothing.
Wow. Right. 2 back out of the river with leader. Hey, gets him. Alright. Leader check. Leader check. He's fine.
All right.
Let's do this. And go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
A mounted charge.
Every game. Every single game.
Okay, so even though I'm in the 4th, I'll still get the +1. So rolling 3 dice against those hoplites.
First strike. Oh, yeah.
All right. So this is 3 dice against those hoplites.
I take 2 hits. And battle back for my very life. 4 dice plus leader.
Not worth it.
There's my draw. Okay. Well, this is an interesting situation. I do not have a leader on the left side, but I can activate 1 unit of my choice. Oops. To move.
Well done, sir.
Sudden death victory. Wow. I was waiting for you to actually do me a favor and kill him because I had nothing until that card. I just drew that card.
I could have, but I was like, nope, not gonna give it to him. So that's why I attack with the cavalry.
Yeah.
You saw how well that worked out.
Yeah. I also have a Clash of Shields, which barring being able to get him off of there, yeah, I was hoping you'd come back into that hex, and then I was gonna just see how much I could chew you up with everything around him.
Mm.
But yeah,
Mm-mm.
this is a good one. I really like that sudden. Well, the sudden death saved my bacon. Let's not lie. You've had a pretty good series here the last few weeks, and I'm gonna take any conniving little way I can get to end the game as quickly as possible. So yeah, this is really cool. I like this particular scenario, the way it's programmed, how historically the river was so critical, and yet it's also a detriment. But it's neat because even while I was here, I felt safe because if you came up here and just beat up on me, it's still 2-2. So there's some relative safety in there, I think.
Yeah, this is a puzzle. The Armenian forces are kind of in a pickle,
Yeah.
because they are so spread out. Good job.
Well, thanks, man. Thanks. So let's see. We're calling this one it's a victory, so it's 7. So I had 7-5, and you have 7-3. So let's what 12-10. So I take it by a scant 2 blocks. I get two banners back tonight. Uh,
Well earned, sir.
well, thanks, man. I really enjoyed this one. It was tense, and the vassal die roller's not doing us any favors here. But that could happen just as easily in real life. But it just does occasionally seem like it's it's taking it very personally against us. I guess I don't know. But yeah, great series tonight. We move on. I will get the research for next week. I presume we're still in the Spartan hegemony, so this could be the all the little one-off kind of battles until our next
Yeah,
big.
I think we're in the Spartan hegemony throughout the rest of the expansion pack.
Good deal. We will call it here tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And if you did see that we erred, I found some stuff on the last episode. So thank you, everyone, who confirmed that yes, I'm a big dope, and I forget my leader checks often. But if you saw anything tonight, feel free to chat in there about it. That's what the comment section's for. And that's a great way just overall to engage with us, aside from the like and subscribe that we ask you to do each and every time. If you're new to the channel, please stick around. We've only got a few more episodes left in Spartans, but then we move on to the next big series, which those of you in the know, it's gonna be medieval, more than likely. But I'm also showing you our monetary supporters. Thank you, everybody who kicks in a couple bucks. We got a new one last week, which was very, very generous. So thank you. You know who you are. Your name is right up there at the top. So, but don't feel obligated, other people. You can just enjoy the videos for what they are. Peter, great series tonight. Thanks for a lot of challenge tonight. This one could have gone either way very easily.
Yeah, no, these are great games. So thank you, Patrick.
And I will see you here next week, same time. Have a good one.
Good night.